Hello, welcome to part 4 of the You Don't Know JavaScript series for scope and closure. And as I have told in the earlier part also, this is from my blog post, and some of the things I will teach from my blog post only because this good diagrams are there. So we will again look into some of the more uh, compiler and interpreter runs which we have learned in the part 3. So let's look at a more complicated problem here. So in this problem, what program, what is there, there is a variable a is there, and there is a function outer is there, function inner is there. So let's go to the compiler run first. So compiler run, what we do, as I have told in the earlier part, compiler runs only look out for vars and function declarations. So because function declarations are object declaration in JavaScript, so they are also treated as a variable. So only looking at vars and the function declaration. So line 1, there is a var a, so it will, what will do, there is a at the global scope, then there is outer at the global scope. It will see, okay, outer is there, then it will go inside the outer it will find b, only var b. So no assignment is not there in the compilation stage. So var b, so b will be at the outer scope. Then it will come down, no console.log, it will ignore. Then it will come down, this function inner, so inner, it will also be in the outer scope. Then after that, inside this curly bracket it will come, which is inner scopes. So here there are two variables, again b is there, which are with var, so b and c it will register. So now this is done. Now we will come to the interpretation step, interpreter step. So interpreter will run. So first, interpreter only look out for assignments and executions. So where a is there, so it will get this to a, so and it will ask the compiler if it has got a var a, yeah it has got, so it will assign that to 10. Then there is no execution here, so it will come directly come to, after line 1 it will come to line 14. So outer, it will execute the outer and it will come here, then it will come to line 4. So in line 4 it will ask the compiler where it has got a var b in the outer scope, yeah it has got. So what it will do, it will assign it to a. So assigning it to a's value it has already got, so it will make it 10, console.log b, yeah it will run that, and that 10 will be printed. And then it will come here, it will ignore it, 6 7 8 9, and it will come to 11, line 11. So here is the execution, so it will execute line 11, then it will come to line 6, and here first it will look for b, and b, whatever scope is there in the interpreter, it will first look at that scope. So it will look at b and it will ask, okay, whether b is there in inner scope. So it will ask the compiler, yeah it is there in the inner scope, so it will assign the value 20 to it, and then come down and it will look for c. C is there in the inner scope, yeah it is there in the inner scope, it will make it equal to b, which is 20, and it will write 20 and it will end. So it will write 10 and 20. So I can also write it, but it's okay, even if you run this program it will come like this, nothing different will run. So you can check it out. So or let me do one thing, let me write it in JSPin so that we can understand. So let me do a var a equal to 10, function outer var b equal to a, console.log b, function inner is there, var b equal to 20, var c equal to b, console.log of c. Here we are calling the inner, and here we are calling the outer, then we are running it, and 1020 as I told. So with this you will be telling means why this compilation and interpretation thing is required. So for that it is required because what we're doing in this second example it is exactly like the first example. We are just changing it. It means we are bringing a c equal to b, c equal to b is there, and this where b equal to 20 is there, that we are bringing it below c. So it will have a drastic effect. We will see what effect it will have, right? So again the compilation step will be exactly the similar. A will be at global, outer will be also at global, then outer scope will be b, in a inner scope will be b and c. But this is where the problem starts. So what will be done means when interpreter will come, okay, this all is done, this uh, uh, it will come to 1 here, then it will come to outer it will go here, b will be, it will get this console.log, b will be done, which will be 10. Okay, this 10 will be done perfectly, then it will come to inner, and then it will come here, and there the problem will start. So after that what we'll do, it will come to here var of c. So it will ask the compiler where c is there at the inner scope. Yeah, c is there at the inner scope. Okay, so it will keep it. Then this b is there, it is assigning it to b. So it will again ask, as I have told, interpreter first checks inside that block in which it is there. Again it will ask the compiler where b is there in the inner scope. Compiler will say yeah, b is there in the inner scope. See, b is there in the outer scope also, but it will first ask compiler where it is in the inner scope. Yeah, it is at the inner scope. So what will happen after that, this line will run console.log of c, because executions run in interpretation step. And see b was nothing here, it is making it equal to b which is undefined. So console.log will be done. See, b is there after line 8 9. So here c doesn't have the value of b. So what will be this? So the output of this will be 10 10 because this isn't printed here, and c, this will be undefined, 10 and undefined, 10 and undefined. I can prove it also, which is, let us cut this from here and this, and let me clear it and let me run it now. 10 and undefined. And this is a very big tricky interview question also. Interviewer can ask questions like this tricky question. Most of the people here will be give 10 or 20, or they will tell that it is some reference error is there, but it is not the case. This will be like this. Okay, so uh, let us see some more examples here. Let us see it directly here only. So we, as I can have, you might have seen, I have explained. So we can see a simple example also, like console.log of a. See, I have not defined a yet, and var of a equal to 10. So this again happened for because of the interpreter and the compiler and the interpreter step. So when the compiler runs, and it will give, come here, ignore this, then come here, where is there. So it will have a var of a at the global scope, but it doesn't have a value yet. And when the interpreter will learn, it will also come from the top, and it will print a, which will be undefined. Yeah, which will be undefined. So this is because of the compiler interpretation step, and this special behavior is also known as hosting in JavaScript. Again, one interview question. This is hosting because what they say that JavaScript does, it hosts any declaration is there like var a or something, it sort of take it to the top. But now you understand it sort of take it to the top, but then also it is actually because of the compiler interpreter step. So similar to this, you can use it at many places, like maybe like var a, like var b, var c, then a equal to 10. You can do anything and it will not give a reference error. Okay, it will give undefined because b is not there. Okay, but it will not give a reference error. This is because of hosting in JavaScript. So another thing is that function declaration, as I have told earlier, function declaration are also known as variable declaration because it is actually object declaration. So suppose we have a function my func console.log I am function. Okay, so it is there. Generally the way is that we declare a function and after that we will do a my func here after this in most of the language, but not in JavaScript. We can do it here also above it, and this is totally fine and this will work because of that same constructor interpreter logic. See this when this not constructor compiler interpreter, so this compiler comes here, it will register it, and then when the interpreter comes and it will run it, then it will run. So interpreter will come here and it will ask compiler where there is a my function, it will say yes, so it will not give any error and it will run it. So let's see another thing. See, this was function declaration. There is another way to declare a function in JavaScript which is known as function expression. Let me change it to that. Where my func equal to function. Okay, so this is the function expression where we can create any variable and assign it to as anonymous function. So let me see whether this will work or not. No, it will not work and it will give an error. So there is a reason because compiler register and it compiler again run and it will register variable myfunc here, but it doesn't know what it does, and when the interpreter runs at line 1 means it it doesn't even know whether it is a function or what it is, so it will give an error. So this is not allowed. So let us see another thing quickly. So JavaScript, if we don't give anything as where what will happen, suppose where my name is there. Okay, suppose I am writing a program where my name, and then I write, it is a camel case, my name equal to, so like this I write it forcefully, means I forgot and make it not camel case, like this a normal case I have done. But then also what is there, this is accessible because what JavaScript did, it create a global thing known as my name. So if I console.log my name, I will do, it will give this empty string, but I thought it should do it like this. So let me do one more thing. So this gives very big issues in the programming language. In your bigger code it will give a lot of issues. So because of that there is something known as use strict mode. Now to show the use strict mode, what I have done, I have created a small project sort of thing in which there is index.html, main.style.css. We don't know, but this is my usual template. So index.html, I have just linked that main.js, and I have also used the live server extension. So it is live at this point. So live server extension, as you all know from my previous videos, I generally use it to have a local live server. So after that, let's go to main.js, which is linked, and use that thing, use strict my name equal to this. Let me save it, and the moment I save it, I get the error that my name is not defined. So this is how use strict work. So now let me comment it out, let me save it again, and because of live server, it is updated instantly. So I have removed the use strict now. So now there is both my name, which is caps 1, and the small one is also there, and it is there. So this completes our part 4 of the You Don't Know JavaScript series. See you soon in part 5.